There it is. It's up and running. I'm gonna get to it, let you know how much it cost me. Oh, that's sport. 245 miles. Currently on the swap. Yep, and we got an exhaust leak. We got an exhaust leak down there. But this is how much it cost me to do my 4L80 swap. This is the only 4L80 swap video you gotta watch to give you an idea of what it's gonna cost you to do this on your car if you're going from a 60 to a 80. And now this is heavily applied to OBS's, whatever you want to call it, but this is how I did it in my two-door. This is a 96. So step one, it opened in one try. I'm surprised. You got to do the 411 swap. The 411 swap is necessary to do it the first time around, because you cannot segment swap the original black box PCM. 411 swap, we're gonna say that's about $350. $300 to get it tuned by someone locally, whatever the case is. That's, you need credits and all that other kind of stuff. So $300 to get it transferred over and tuned. $50 because it's $30 from the junkyard for the ECU, and then another $20 because I got the wiring diagram spreadsheet from LexTech. So $350 for that. Transcooler, you don't have to do the transcooler. I did it because I didn't want to use any of the old rusty lines that were in it, so I got a brand new transcooler. $350. That's lines, fittings, all that included. The actual 4L80 itself, that guy, I got mine on Marketplace for $300, and actually got it with the transfer case too. This 4L80 that I got came with a transfer case out of a Silverado, so they actually both use a 243 seat transfer case, so I got lucky. So $300 for the actual trans itself. Now I got lucky because in this case, when you do an 80 swap, you got to change the input shaft on the transfer case, so I just got it from the donor car. I didn't have to pay nothing for that. Your drive shaft, you got to shorten it about 2 inches. That's where I got mine shortened. I got mine shortened for a whopping $350. It freaking sucks. I got gypped on that. Shorten it 2 inches to balance it, but it works. Right, that drive shaft slides in obviously to my original transfer case. Rebuild kit, $600. I got that from Trans Parts Warehouse. That was red Alto Eagle clutches, as well as the choline steels. So it's a pretty stout trans. That whole kit was $600. Look at it, it looks nice. What I did is I got the internal harness, which is from GM, which I managed to get from Walmart because that's the only people that had it in stock at the time. Not even Amazon had it. I went ahead and got all solenoids. I got the 1-2, the 2-3, the torque converter solenoid, and the pressure control solenoid. All of those I can put in the total here from Amazon for how much I paid for those, because I got those in their AC Delco, all AC Delco. Torque converter, I got it just a basic Recon remanufactured torque converter, $200. Flex plate, you're gonna need a different flex plate because this is a L31. Bolting pattern is a little bit of a different for the 4L80. So I actually got one from Summit for like $40. It's probably pretty sketch, but it works. Spend $150 on fluid because you're gonna need like 14 to 16 quarts. Depending, me, I need a little bit more because I got a big transcooler. Then you need to pay someone to actually rebuild it. So in my case, I got charged around $500 or so. Yeah, about $500. You gotta get a trans built by somebody. So the trans guy, I provided everything to him, took the trans and all the parts, took the kit, the solenoids, everything over to him, and he charged me $500 to go ahead and swap everything over, and all the bushings, the pistons, the bands, the drums were fine, but everything, the O-rings, everything, the whole nine, everything's done inside. That's pretty much it. So ballpark range, like what I spent, I'm gonna put the total here, but I'm just thinking in my head right now, it's at least $2,500 that I went out of pocket to spend on this. Now I spent about the $2,500 or whatever number that's right here Now, I still saved money because a bunch of other local shops around here, if I provided a bare bones marketplace find for a lady like what I had found, they were going to charge $2,500 just for the swap. I mean, just for the rebuild. That's hefty. Now I know I don't know if they're gonna put it on the same parts that I put it in, but that's $2,500 just for the trans. Then you have to do everything else. So now your whole build is probably coming up on $3,500 to probably $4,000 if you're gonna pay a shop to do it, or if you're just gonna come out of pocket and have a shop build one for you. I had a lot of connections that I used, a lot of Amazon Prime that I used, so I was able to save money and do it, you know, that way. And if I could rebuild the transmission myself, oh my god, that saved me like freaking a whole bunch of money right there. But that's what you're looking at, ballpark range, to do the 80 swap on yours. If you are, now I am using the stock front drive shaft. It does extend, so I'm using the stock front drive shaft. If you're a two-wheel drive guy, what you're gonna need is a different yoke adapter. There's a different U-joint. The different U-joint adapter that I have a picture of it that I'll put right here, and that pretty much will allow you to use the yoke that goes into an 80 but connects to your regular drive shaft. So you just got to take your drive shaft apart, change the U-joint so you could do the different yoke, and that's it. And since, you know, so if you're taking all that apart, you're going to shorten it anyway, so whatever a shop is going to charge you, you know, that's that. So when I did it, I did a bunch of other stuff too. Like I did my front diff actuator, I did a whole bunch of other stuff. I resealed the motor, I did tune-ups and all kinds of stuff. So while everything was apart, I spent a lot more money on other stuff around the car to actually get the swap done. But bare bones, just the 480, that's what I spent to get this up and running. You see, I have about 300 miles on it, and so far so good. Driving it around, it's fine. And keep in mind also, this is also me doing all of this on my own. That you can do this on your own. If you're doing it on your own and you're just looking at parts and everything, that's what you're looking for. And that's it. I'm gonna drive it around the block. I'll show you a little bit. First gear is definitely a lot longer. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, that 1-2. Yeah. Oh, the 2-3. Give it the beans.